Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at support and resistance. Alright, in this video we're going to go over what support and resistance is. So when it comes to support and resistance, just like trend lines, I like for it to be at least 2 to 3 touches on the support or resistance line for it to become validated. Alright, so 1 touch is not enough. I like 2 to 3 touches. I prefer 3 touches to confirm that is a valid resistance, or that's a valid support. All right, and I'm going to show you how to find that out right now. So if you're in a graph like this, for example, and let's say we're in the 1 hour time frame, and you can do this on any time frame. Okay, what you want to do is you're going to find areas where the market struggle. So where the market is struggling, for example, if you can see this wick here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, this is an area of resistance right here where the market is struggling. So what you can do is you draw the trend like that, and if you guys want to see it clear, what you can do is go up here and switch it to lines. Okay, you can switch it to lines and you'll be able to see resistance a lot clearer. And what you want to do is you can find, you know, in that moment, let's say you're taking a trade, okay, and you already drew your resistance, you know it's been resisting, right? You're gonna find, here we go. Okay, so you see how price resisted here, resisted, see how price never broke through, then finally this candle broke through. Okay, then the second one definitely went up. Now this one brought it down. What does that mean? The price could not hold up there. Okay, and it went right back under that resistance. So sometimes you gotta wait for confirmation to make sure you enter that long trade, so it doesn't take you out. Now let's go ahead and find, for example, let's go back to the lines, right? So let's click lines, and what you can do also is find levels of support. So for example, this right here, it's a level of support. See how the market touch once, twice, 3 times, and it's okay if it gaps a little bit like that. Probably the wick hit it, and that's probably why it's like that. Yeah, see? So, but market touch once, twice, 3, 4 times. So again, this is now a level of support. You want to wait for market to close below that support, make a confirmation, and then take the sell. Now when support is broken, right, it now becomes resistance on the way back up. So when price is above the line, that line is called support. But when price is below the line, it will now become resistance. And as you can see here, it tried to break through on this candle right here, and it couldn't. It tried to break through, and it couldn't. This one couldn't. Then finally, this one was the candle that decided to break through. You got confirmation here that it closed above this, and then the next candle also closed above this. So, you know, you want to wait for at least 2 candles to close above it to confirm that this has now become support. Because what could happen is, you know, this situation right here, where the candle closed above and then it brought it down, or the situation that we saw earlier, right, where it closed above and then price brought it down. So you want to wait for confirmation, but not only that, but you want to make sure you're looking at your, you know, your RSI and your other confluences as well before you take the trade. But essentially, basically what I want to teach you, and the point across in this is basically just support and resistance, right? So places where the market could not push through either up or down. Like I said, go to the line and you'll see a lot more clear. Like for example, this right here is a point, right, where, as you can see, the market touched, could not break through below, and then here it had trouble breaking through above. So this point right here will be a point of resistance when the price came down. Price finally broke above, and you can see, you know, the market likes to revisit those points a lot. As you can see, if you extend it all the way over here, look here, it probably did a wick down. Yep, you see? came back to retest those levels. Look at here, same thing. If you keep moving it to the right, you'll see. And what I like to do, guys, it's very simple. Look, you don't have to do that trend line. What you can do is go line, right? And then you say, let's say you see a point of interest like this one, for example, where price touched down, price touched up. You go here and you put horizontal line, and it'll do it all the way across, so that you guys don't have to remember that point, that trend line. Okay. So that's one, for example, right there. And then we can find different ones. Like if you guys look at this one, see how price right here, boom, it touched once, twice, then finally up, made resistance, but it couldn't break through, and it touched again to make support. So you guys can do that all over your graphs, and it'll give you an idea of places and support and resistance, like that when you know. Like for example, look at this right here, right? So look at this, and then look at this price coming down. Look at this price testing up, right? So I would call that right there a good point, right? And if price was to come to this point in the future, it would probably make it it would probably be like as a support. So then that would be a good opportunity for buys right back up. All right, guys. So that's pretty much for support and resistance.